dust is in my eyes, my blood is on the ground. Quiet little chuckle and the shuffling of the boots of the coward that shot me down. He turns toward the sunrise and I hear him softly say, I guess you've met your macho man as the colors fade to gray.
Howdy, partners. Dust and Blood is a rabble-rousing, rootin'-tootin', bronco-bustin' podcast not suitable for the ears of youngins. Take a gander at the content warnings and listen with care.
Welcome to Dust and Blood, a narrative play podcast set in the wild, weird fantasy West. I'm Blake, your GM, and our players are Keith Curtis as Jasper Graves, Corinne Hill as Myra Sting, Zach Parker as Moz Copernicus Pryor, and Gail Parker as Bonesaw. Last time on Dust and Blood, the party made their way to Ray's, where they performed to earn drinks, witnessed dead sailors entering Fiddler's Green, and met Dred Dost with the hope he can free Moz from his devil deal. You guys are sitting in Dred Dost's very well-appointed office, very plush. I don't know if you've ever been into, like, judge's quarters or a really fancy lawyer's office, but very much that feel. Lots of law books lining the wall, plush seating, and the wood is all, like, very exotic mahoganies. Dred Dost, this little red-haired gnome wearing some pince-nez, has a big ledger opened in front of him, and as you're looking around, you see 5 different self-writing quills standing on pieces of paper.
I love how there was only one last time, so 4 have cropped up in the intervening space.
As he started to speak, 4 more, like, stood at attention. There was initially just the one.
Boy, that's handy.
There's one for each of us.
It's an asexual reproduction.
They just divide into 2 different quills.
Dred is still sitting there. He just said, "Now I believe we have a discussion on our hands." And at that moment, Mimsy comes flying in through a little door, her-sized at the top, carrying a small coffee cup on a saucer, lands, says, "Here you go, boss. Let me know if you need anything else."
Thank you, Mimsy. I will let you know.
It is sized to Mimsy's size, so very small, but as he takes it, he turns the cup around the saucer, and as he does, it expands up to be sized for him.
So cool.
So, I believe you were sent here by, and paid for.
Wow. He lifts up a sheet of paper.
Okay, yes. You were paid for by Westglen for quite a bit of advice and potential court appearances. Wow, okay. And he closes the book back. What are you in need of?
Was Westglen that scary lady with a very pretty face?
I'm afraid in Faye you need to be a bit more specific. That describes about 60% of the people who come in here. The other 40% are unknowable.
I'll look at Moz and just say, yes. Yes, she was. She's the one that we did the little thing for with the mine and the jackalopes and all of that.
Right.
So that they would be able to move the railroad.
Oh, that was that rabbit lady.
Could we have another one of those little cups of coffee that becomes a big, like, Moz-sized cup of coffee? Sorry, the books are getting to me.
Dred nods and presses a button on his desk and says,
Mimsy, another cup of coffee, please.
Right away, boss. And a minute later, Mimsy comes in. You see that every time that you all have been speaking, 2 of the pens are going right in sync with you.
Oh, we're being recorded.
Two of the other pens are going only when Dred is speaking, and sometimes when he's not speaking but is looking at the page. And one of them is just idling, waiting.
Well, I'm in need of advice on a certain contract that I might have signed. It's bad.
Yes. Do you have a copy of the contract with you? And would you be able to tell me who it is that you signed it with?
Moz will pull up his fiddle, and I'm fairly certain I have at least one cantrip or other that can just produce some kind of flame. Is there like a candle or something that he can light, or maybe a book that's not particularly interesting?
There's a lot of books.
Wait. I reach into my headband and I hand him my ever-burning cigarette. That I got from the lamplighter.
Does that work for the purposes of seeing the contract?
In fact, it does.
Artistically, it has to.
Yeah.
Okay. Moz will nod towards Jasper for giving him the cigarette, and he will project the contract onto a wall or something where it can be read by everyone.
This gets projected up on the wall, and it's exactly the same as it was before. Let it be known to all who are concerned that Mozzarella Copernicus Prior, also known as Moz, blah, 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 blah. The whole thing. Dred sits there, fingers steepled, reading it quickly. After a few minutes, he just puts his hand on his head and says, "Oh. You signed this contract.
It was in
I assume you're this Mozzarella Copernicus Prior."
Yes, that'd be my birth name.
All right. Oh. Well, I see I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Hit me, but not too hard.
Good news is that, if you were going to sign a contract, you signed it with one of the really, really high up people that know what they're doing and signed a fairly famous contract. There are many people going back in history who have signed this exact same contract. Oh, did you read this before you agreed?
Not too big on the reading, I'm afraid. Awful slow.
Okay, well,
That's got to mean something.
I was gonna say, we were talking about it, and he didn't even really know the details of the contract after he had signed it, and he signed it while drunk, so I don't know if signing while not in a sound state of mind is even liable, or is even legitimate.
If you were talking anywhere other than hell, you would be correct, but unfortunately they specifically allow for that sort of thing. And Mimsy flies down with a cup of small coffee, sets it in front of Moz.
Thank you, Mimsy.
Of course, darling. And she flutters back up. Dred leans back and says, the bad news is that, like I said, this is a fairly famous contract, has been used to capture more than a few souls. Did you deal directly with this Titivillius, or with a interlocutor?
I met an interlocutor. He was very ugly.
You okay, Gail?
Don't mind me.
That's got to go in the outtakes.
I think Moz is gonna start drinking the coffee in front of him.
Dred winces just ever so slightly when you say this, but nods and says, all right, okay. At this point, the Goodberry Bush Barry gets up, walks over, and just sits next to Bonesaw. Dred keeps going through it and says, all right, well, if you went through a interlocutor, you might be wait a minute. What did you say your name was?
Moz. Barella.
He thinks for a second and then just smiles widely. He gets up, grabs a pen from his desk, walks over to where it's being projected on the wall, dips it in ink, and circles the signature on it as Johnny Longtail. And he slaps the wall and says, "This, right here, this is how we get you out of this."
Woo!
Whew.
Wait. So, Moz signed it as Johnny Longtail, a nickname, and that's not his legal name, so therefore the contract doesn't count?
Unfortunately, it's not quite that simple. But by signing it as Johnny Longtail, that creates a certain association. Dred walks back over and sits down. What it means is, rather than this contract being associated with Mozzarella Copernicus Prior, it's associated with Johnny Longtail, which is an aspect of Mozzarella Copernicus Prior.
Well, I'll be. You might be worth the price after all.
He gives you a little bit of a smile and says, "Now, the easy part is figuring that out. The hard part is, the only way to make this stick and to actually get you out is you would have to fundamentally change yourself on a deep level, become a different person than the person you were when you were Johnny Longtail and signed this contract. Because if that's the case, if you are no longer able to be associated with Johnny Longtail, they could not hold this contract against you."
What would that entail? I'm thinking it probably means more than elocution lessons and a new tailor.
And a bath.
He nods and says, "Well, I'm not exactly an expert on changing oneself, but I would assume it would be making yourself different. It would be acting in a way, not just as an act, but fundamentally being a different person than you were when you signed this contract. If you were a law and order type of person, becoming an outlaw. If you were a kind person, becoming cruel, and vice versa. You would have to change who you are at a fundamental level."
How would you be able to tell when he'd finished?
That's a bit of the trick, isn't it? You see the violin is vibrating just a little bit on the table.
Hush.
Well, if there's no way to tell, then why can't he just go to Titivillius and say, "Oh, look, I've changed into a different person and I'm not Johnny anymore, so up yours."
Well, unfortunately, this is the kind of thing we would have to bring in front of Mephistopheles himself for judgment.
Oh, jeez.
But, as I said, Miss Westglen paid for my appearance there. Do you have a specific location on the material plane that I can reach you at?
Suppose Perdition would probably be the best location.
You got a permanent address now.
Oh!
He has one of the pens write that down. It's the pen that hasn't been doing anything yet that writes that down.
Yes, from Perdition it is over yonder. 1405.
Dred gets up from his desk, walks over towards the bookshelf, and as he starts walking, he's getting smaller. And you start to realize the books are fucking massive and are actually way further away from you than it seemed.
That was what seemed wrong. Wow.
And then he goes up and, pulls a section of one of the infernal books off the shelf, brings it back, and it is its own sub book. And he's going through and says, "There are ways of confirming identity within the infernal system. If you can give me 2 weeks, I can pull together a way for us to be able to tell, for you to permanently have with you a way to tell when you have successfully changed enough that we could pull you out of this contract. Then it would just be a short jaunt to hell and little argument, and we should have you out of here, lickety-split."
How far'd be the jaunt to hell? Not in great shape these days. Not good knees.
Mimsy. And Mimsy floats in and says, "Yeah, boss, what is it?" do we have any more of those tickets to hell?
Sounds like a rock song.
And she says, no, but we might be able to organize a trip through Red Rock. That would be the best bet. All right, we'll go through Red Rock. I'll be able to meet you at your farm. Ideally, my best advice is think hard about the person you were when you signed this. Try and be different. I know that is not the best advice to hear from your lawyer, but it's about the best that I can do.
Moz, what kind of person was Johnny Longtail? Here's hoping he was a total bastard.
Well, suppose he was fairly selfish. Didn't look out for many others. Drank too much. Enjoyed the spotlight. Real piece of work.
The drinking might be tricky.
Moz is gonna look longingly at the bottle of whiskey that we had a glass of earlier.
The sheriff just hops up onto Moz's shoulder, and Dred Dost says, "Oh, goodness. Oh, that is a horrid little creature.
Oh.
I hate toads."
Now you
Sheriff.
take that back.
Why?
That little creature's an officer of the law.
I spent too much time as one, and I do not care to relive it.
Oh.
Fair enough.
All right. Then we should be in good shape as long... Oh, and this is probably obvious. I shouldn't even need to say this. I would not accept any of these deals on the contract. Any of those will make life more difficult for all of us because could renegotiate. I would also recommend not signing any other contracts, getting involved in anything else, because that could tangle it up, make it even worse. Is there anything else I should know about?
We wouldn't want to tangle things up further. Nope, not a damn thing.
Make a bluff check for me.
Unfortunately for everyone involved, Moz is damn good at bluffing.
Yep.
We'll see how he fares.
22. Dred gives a nod and just says, "All right, perfect."
Oh no!
Then I will do the research that I need to do. I believe we might be in good shape. Thank you for being one of the easiest clients I've had to work with in a while. You would not believe some of the people that come in here. I mean, I am working in the Witchmarket, so you can imagine how that goes.
We did see one of your previous clients on her way out.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you have my sympathies.
Hazel. Honestly, she is a delight. She comes from the Black Forest, if you would believe it.
I would.
Where would we find this rock that is red?
Mimsy, can you draw up a quick map of where Red Rock is? Yeah, right away, boss. She'll be a few minutes. Is there anything else I can get you? We have a little bit of time, and I am paid by the hour. So if you have any other legal questions, I suppose I have a bit of time.
Will I still be able to use my fiddle? I'm quite fond of this fiddle here.
That one would be more of a challenge. Unfortunately, probably not. Any benefits that you have gained through this contract would be forfeit on the ending of this contract. I would also highly advise against doing anything extra legal, shall we say, to break this contract. That would end very poorly for you.
Of course.
Extra legal to break the contract?
Yes.
Or just extra legal in general?
Just to break the contract.
Oh, good.
Important clarification.
Okay, I thought we were talking about...
As your lawyer, I would advise on following the law in all scenarios, but I also don't really care.
Excellent.
Moz is gonna lean over and whisper to Jasper, Does extra legal mean extra jail?
Kind of.
Only if you're caught.
Moz will nod very knowingly and lean back.
Just Moz, keep your snout clean for 2 weeks. We'll all help. Just remember, the prize at the end of this is not a golden fiddle. It is an afterlife that is not filled with fire and brimstone and eternal pain.
And no booze.
For a short time, yes.
Heaven has booze. Quite a bit of it, actually.
Well, at least there's some lining.
Myra III at this point crawls out of your bag, Myra, and changes into a small pistol that is completely wooden. Like it looks like it was carved out of a solid piece of wood, and just gives like a.
Oh, hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, are you hungry? Is that a yeah Rura or a no?
It sounds like it's a yap.
Okay. I look at Dred and be like, you have any, like, snacks or biscuits or anything for this little guy?
Moz is gonna reach into his bag and pull out some silver bullets to load into the gun.
Ooh, that's an idea.
He'll hand you 6.
You load in the 6 silver bullets right as Dred is asking Mimsy for some snacks. The bullets sit in there for a second, and then Myra III spits them all out rather than firing them, spits them out of the end with a very pronounced, like, sound with each one.
I think that means it's time to clean it.
Each bullet just flies directly and hits Bonesaw right in the side of the head. Just
Not fair.
Oh, sorry.
Why am I being targeted?
Sorry, it was an experiment, and now we know. But okay, we'll get you some proper food, buddy. Don't worry.
Mimsy comes in with another one of the trays of food, sets it down in front of Myra. It has just little snacks, some crackers, some dried meats. She also lays a copy of A Map of the West with Red Rock, Colorado circled, and the address that you gave also circled.
Shit.
So you know exactly how to get there.
Red Rock, Colorado's quite a trip from perdition.
Is that on the rail line?
Yes, you'd be able to get to Denver, and from Denver be able to walk out to Red Rock.
Nice.
Okay. I guess we have our heading. I think Moz would hold on to the map. He'll hold it briefly, think for a moment, and pass it off to Jasper. Best you hold on to that.
Yes, I'll do my best. I'll fold it up and put it in my vest pocket.
Oh man, Moz is gonna have to get a new fiddle.
Oh.
This might be a good place to look for one.
If you want to look for a new fiddle, lots of places to consider. You can always try the auction house.
That sounds cool and all, but we should really be getting back.
You're right, Bones.
If you want. How long have you been in there? Actually, what time is it?
Oh, that's a loaded question. We had a considerable disagreement on what the clock face outside said.
6:37 last I checked.
I saw 12:37.
I don't know how to read clocks.
You millennial. Dred laughs and just says, oh, right. Yeah, that clock is absolutely useless. It shows the time that it was at the place of your birth.
Oh,
Now
wait,
that
what?
makes sense.
Right.
What time we were born?
No, not what time you were born. The time that it's at where you were born.
Oh,
So,
home.
yes, you all saw, well, Utu probably
That
only...
doesn't make any sense, and we shouldn't think about it too hard. Are you all ready to go?
I'm in favor of not thinking too hard. That sounds like fun. Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. She's kind of thinking real hard, and she's thinking...
We told you not to do that.
She's thinking, 1237, and Bonesaw... Oh, Bonesaw's British. So I was doing the mental math, and I was like, how on earth does that work? But Jasper had 2, but Bonesaw didn't?
You know what? This place is meant to unspool your mind. We really shouldn't pay it much attention.
Interesting.
What? Why does Jasper have 2, but Bonesaw doesn't have 2?
It makes no sense, really. Let's... time to go?
You're just like, screw this, let's go.
I smell a mystery.
The Goodberry Bush snuggles up to Bonesaw.
Oh, hello.
Aw.
You're being awfully friendly.
Oh.
Sorry, I still don't speak Leaf.
Dred nods and says, I will be in contact. You have my card. If you find yourselves back in the Witchmarket, of course, feel free to stop in. If you're looking for an instrument, the auction house would be your best bet, but you'd probably want to get some funds for that before you went. You might want to swing by the memory bank. That's about all the help that I can be.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
You're the greatest.
Happy to be of help.
Thanks, have a good day.
Moz, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
A light without whiskey.
All right, shall we? Once we're out in the alley.
Yeah, you all step outside, back onto the street. Once again, you see the clock tower. It looks like, as predicted, about 20 minutes have gone by. It's just about 1 o'clock for Myra, 1 o'clock for one of Jasper's,
Birthdays.
Fuck, I have my note on this. The second one of Jasper's.
What, about 3 hours later for the other?
Yeah, 3 hours later. Moz's is 2 hours later, so 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for Jasper's second, and 7 o'clock for Bonesaw.
Huh. Well, I suppose, now that we know that clock is just crazy, we might be able to spend a little bit longer in the Witchmarket. I'd really like to get my hands on a new instrument for a part with this one.
Oh, but aren't you just missing the mortal realm? I don't know, this place is so strange.
You
Well, how about this? Let's put it to a vote. Who wants to hang around here for just a little bit longer, or who wants to get out of here?
As cool as this place is, I think Bonesaw's right. I think spending too much time here is going to get us a bit in trouble.
Jasper?
Well, he pushes his hat back now that they're out of the lawyer's office. I'm cogitating that perhaps we do not know how much time has been spent in the mortal realm, and it might be that we've been here for a few hours or days or whatever. Who knows how much time has passed back there. So, yeah, much as I would like to see this memory bank and get you a shiny new toy to take your mind off of current events, it might be a good idea to follow our way back. And I'm going to reach over, I'm going to take that little ever-burning cigarette back. And I think this shows us the way, if I recall correctly.
Oh, alright. Suppose can always come back with one of them unused wishes.
Yeah, this is not our last time here.
Exactly! You know, we're going to have lots of chances to come back here whenever we want in the future.
You fill me with confidence, Bonesaw.
I'm so glad!
You all see a woman in white walk past you, about 4 feet tall, white dress, long curly white hair, eyes blood red smeared around her mouth, and a bit of staining going down her front. She walks towards you like you're not even there, expecting you to part way for her as she approaches.
get out of the way.
Yeah, I'll step out of the way. I'll tip my hat to her.
Yeah, Bonesaw will move aside.
I feel like Moz would step aside if he had the coordination, but given his state, I think he'll just try and stand still. He's having difficulty standing at all.
Doesn't know which way to dodge between these two women.
She continues walking forward. Barry dives and starts climbing up Bonesaw's body, holding on to him.
Oh, all right. Sure, come along.
The woman walks forward, almost stumbles over Moz before she stops, almost falling over, and says, "You did not move."
Moz thinks for a second. Johnny would have loved to talk with you. I'm not Johnny. Moz is gonna walk down the street away.
That's a good start, Moz.
She looks completely bewildered, not sure what's going on as you start walking past. Who is at the back?
Who's getting picked on?
I don't know, maybe we should roll off.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
10.
Oh, thank goodness I'm bracketed.
18's not me.
Are we assuming Moz is in front because he
Yeah,
started
Moz
walking
is in
first?
front.
Okay, then I'm the lowest with 10.
Oh no, Bonesaw.
Yeah, Bonesaw, you fall into the back. Myra's right behind Moz, and then Jasper's in the middle. Jasper holding the cigarette and the actual guide as you all begin to make your way back towards the corridor that you came from.
So what I'm figuring, that lady had been to an Italian restaurant and they had no napkins. That's my personal head idea of my interpretation of that there event.
I think you're one of the smartest people I know, Jasper.
I hope you remember that in a couple of hours.
Remember what?
You know, Bonesaw, I think it will be good to get back. I'm feeling so disoriented here.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be the witch's tits, you know? Just love that mortal realm.
That's a charming expression. Is it British?
Oh, you haven't heard that one before. I'm not sure where I picked it up. Somewhere. Who knows?
Hopefully not from Agus.
It's a normal thing to say.
As you're walking along the corridor, you see more of these fogmen who you encountered when you first arrived. Those figures wearing all sorts of outfits, appearing to be just silhouettes in the shade. And as you continue, your shoes clacking on the cobblestone, you hear a coin flicking through the air, just flipping up, being caught, flick, spin, catch, coming from in front of you as the fogmen pass.
Alrighty, but we do not see the source of this noise?
Not yet, no.
Everybody best be on your guard. We may not get out of here without a tussle. I'm checking to make sure that my guns are loaded and that my magical bandolier is prepared.
After a few more steps, you begin to hear the whistling. A familiar whistling. As you see, leaning up in one of the doorways, a familiar person. The horned visage of Jack. He's just sitting there, flipping a coin, catching it, whistling to himself.
Evening to you. Don't mind us, we're just on our way homewards.
No, don't talk to him.
Oh, I noticed. Suppose you all had a wonderful time here in town.
Not that it's any terrible amount of business of yours, but I suppose we might have.
It was decent.
Oh, trust me, I can tell. Always newcomers like you are the ones who have the best times.
Myra is pointedly ignoring him and hoping that, like, if I don't make eye contact, he won't see me. He just won't acknowledge my presence, so she is slithering down the walkway and not even turning her head.
You know, I've been feeling a mite light in the pocket lately. Be a shame if, some information got out.
Information about what?
I think one of you knows.
What are you looking for exactly?
Bit of a, favor next time you come through here.
I look at Bonesaw like,
Done.
what the hell?
What?
No, not favor from one of you other three.
Well, you're going to have to be more specific. If you're not here for anything in particular, it's time for us to be on our way.
Wait a moment. Hold on now. Question for the game master.
Yes.
I, the player, have a fairly good idea who this is. Can I roll a history check or a mythology or something like this?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
5!
I think you might be able to make a conjecture, but to know for sure, hard to say.
What if I knew the name, but really didn't know that much about it?
I would say that's fair.
I will say, what exactly is it you're after there, Mr. Spring-Heeled Jack?
Oh.
You say this, and as soon as you do, an entire countenance change comes over Jack.
I knew it!
You pissed him off.
His friendly demeanor shifts. His hair begins to swirl. You see a fire growing in his eyes, and as he opens his mouth and talks, flames lick at his teeth. And he says, I would ask you not to use that name here. It's what I use when I go on the mortal plane.
You got to pardon a fellow for not just somehow knowing that automatically. I repeat the question, this time without the sobriquet attached to the end of it. What is it exactly you're after here, sir?
I was looking for a bit of kickback since I saw what was going on with your group. But seeing as you're here to be throwing around real names, well, maybe I'll just leave you alone. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Not like I know something that you don't know.
Now you're just making things up. We should go.
Well said.
Yeah, I think that we'll just be moseying on down this here cobblestone trail and wishing you a fond farewell.
I really want to know.
Don't let the horizon hit you.
Good luck, Jasper Graves.
I tip my hat to him.
And with that, Jack disappears into the fog. All that's left are the burning coals of his eyes and the flames licking behind his teeth.
What in tarnation?
Who was that guy?
All right, folks, I don't rightly know too much details about him. I just read some stuff about him in some Penny Dreadfuls not terrible long ago. Yeah, that name that I used, that I will not use again for the moment, kind of an English boogeyman type of fella. Real nasty piece of work. Bloody piece of work. I think it best that we just move on out.
Well, he was weird, and that was weird. But, you know, he's gone now, and so shall we?
Yeah,
Through the door?
Bonesaw, what exactly do you have, what is owed between you two? Who owes who what?
Oh, nothing important. Who knows? Let's move along.
You know what?
All together now.
I'm fine with that. Let's just move on. This will not come and bite us in the butt like everything else in life has. And if it does, we'll deal with it when the time comes. I'm too old for this.
That sounds great. I love that philosophy.
You all make your way a little bit further and you come across a plain door that, when you're holding up the candle, the light illuminates it, and you see a small image on it of a man standing on it, holding up a little hand to wave. Looks like this is the door that you came through.
Is this the one?
I'm gonna give Smokey a pat. Here we go, girl. Things are gonna be considerable less stressful here on out. I say without a hint of premonition or irony. Yeah. Let's mosey on through.
You all step through the doorway. What order are you going out the door?
Does it matter?
It does matter.
Yeah, I'd like to go through with Smokey kind of leading.
Do we want to keep the same order as last time, just make it simple?
Sure.
Okay.
I want to hold hands.
No.
No.
Please.
Fine. But you're not telling anybody.
Oh, it's a new you, Moz.
Good. That's just the sort of thing that Johnny Longtail wouldn't do, I'm sure.
Actually, Moz is at the front of the line and Bonesaw's in the back, so this is gonna have to be a chain or it's not happening.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just squeeze right in the middle here of all of you, and we'll go through together.
Yeah, that ain't a bad idea. Everybody join up.
Okay, hand in hand.
Lest we get separated in the maelstrom in between worlds.
You all grasp hands, and you all step through. It takes a beat or two as you step through the door. There's this whooshing realization. It's a more violent feel, almost like there's something trying to hold you back as you're getting pulled through. You are getting ripped around then till, boom, Moz comes out. Boom, lands on the side of the grave. Boom, 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 boom. All of you come out and land next to the grave site. When you look down into the grave, you still see that inky blackness down below. However, it does appear that the world around you has changed. The sun, rather than being just setting, is now high in the sky at about, you would guess, 1:30 to 2-ish, like somewhere in that range. You see all of the snow has been cleared in about a 30-foot circle around this grave. You don't see anybody around.
Cleared by shovels or as if by heat?
It appears to be shoveled.
Okay. That seems like ages ago since we was here. But this ain't quite how I remember things.
I wonder if that scary lady's still hanging around here.
Oh, you mean the Undertaker?
You know, it's come to my attention recently that we find a lot of scary ladies.
I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no sign of Leona anywhere around.
Well, I think the first order of business is finding out what day it is. You there, boy, what day is it? It's Christmas Day, sir! The spirits did it in one night!
Bah, humbug.
Well, this has been super fun, but I think this is where we part ways. Thank you ever so much. And Bonesaw turns around and starts walking away.
What?
I draw my gun.
Bones?
Oh, no need for dramatics, sir.
Oh no, not again.
Take off.
Where's Bonesaw?
Take off the mask.
Where is he?
Take off the mask now, or I fill it full of lead.
God damn it.
Give me a perception check.
30.
Hold on, sorry.
Bonesaw puts up both hands.
28.
But is still sort of trying to walk away slowly backwards.
As you all watch Bonesaw put up his hands, slowly backing away, you see something that you missed recently. The mask is not separate from Bonesaw's face. It melds perfectly with the skin, as if it were his face. Moreover, as you look at all of his clothes with 30s across the board, they are all organic. They are melding perfectly. They do not look like he is wearing the clothes. He is the clothes and he is wearing it. And it's just about this time that he reaches that 30-foot edge and suddenly stops. and finds himself up against a wall as you see a giant 30-foot ring of salt around.
Oh, wow!
What did you do with my friend, you bastard?
Someone really planned this out, didn't they? Damn!
We return to about an hour and a half ago. Bonesaw.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe you left me behind!
We should have known better. That's why you were urging to leave so bad. I was like, oh yeah, we should leave because, the time difference.
I figured
And I was like,
there
wait
was
a minute.
a totally different plot that was wanting you to
You were
leave.
so close at the time difference. I thought you had it.
Well, the
It's my
problem
fault.
is that Bonesaw has so many secrets and so many mysterious motivations that even if you do pick up on a discrepancy, it's like, there's another layer to the Bonesaw onion.
Right. I just thought like, oh, there's just more story.
Oh, fuck, is that the tavern? Oh.
Damn it.
Goiter is taking way too fucking long. It has been about half an hour of him trying to pick between two different chickens.
Come on, Goiter, just pick one!
You thought he was going to do it, but then somebody brought another chicken in, and then it had to start the entire process over. So, like,
Sir, please don't bring any more chickens. He's having hard enough time with the choice paralysis, really.
okay. That one. Yes, that one, for sure. Yes, this
All
one.
right,
That one.
all right, good job. All right, yes, that's very good. Good job. All right, let's...
Goiter eats it, and Bonesaw, you step out of the back.
Let's go catch up with the others.
Renard blinks and says, "Oh, you left already."
No, been here. My friends just outside. They went to get some air.
I don't know. I thought you already got the chicken. I thought you left a long time ago. Hold on. Ding! He hits a bell, and he's holding a glass up to the bell as he taps it, and it seems like he's capturing the sound waves in it as he pulls it down and taps the glass, letting the sound ring out.
What was that?
Somebody wanted a ring. I put a ring on it.
All right. Thanks, Renard. It was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go find my friends. Bonesaw heads outside, fully expecting everyone to be right outside the door.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, the trauma.
At this time, you all are talking with Dred Dost. Bonesaw, they're nowhere to be seen. You find yourself in the Witchmarket. Looking around, you can't even see the clock tower from where you're at right now, for some reason.
Oh.
You just know right now you are alone in the Witchmarket.
Oh no.
Wow, that's pretty weird. Goiter, you want to fly up a little bit and see if you, they're probably, just around the corner or something.
Yeah, sure. Flaps up into the air.
Good reason to carry an umbrella.
Gets about 20 feet up in the air, and then suddenly 3 of those moth creatures
Oh no.
start zooming down after Goiter, and Goiter just drops straight down, landing on your hat.
Bonesaw will reabsorb Goiter into his neck, under the neckerchief, and just sort of adjust it so he's nice and cozy. Well, that was sort of a bust. Right. Maybe I should just stand here. That's what they say to do, right? Stay when you're lost in a place and other people will find you, and I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose.
We didn't do it on purpose, we promise.
Bonesaw will sit on the curb and like hug his knees and wait.
Poor Bonesaw.
A couple of Fae walk past, one of them tosses a coin, an ancient Byzantium coin, at Bonesaw, and it lands at his feet.
Oh, thank you. He'll pick it up.
Oh, God. Roll 1d100 for me, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
11.
Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. I need to actually... I didn't think you were going to pick it up.
Why would you not think?
I know. It's on me. Okay. It feels a bit warm in your hand as you pick it up. How long is Bonesaw going to wait?
He'll slip the coin in his pocket. I feel like he intends to wait a lot longer, but patience is not his strong suit. So maybe like 10 minutes later, he's kicking his heels against the curb. He's like splayed out over here. And he's like, oh, this is the most painful thing I've ever done in my life. You know, I'm just going to go find them. I'm just, you know, he'll set off into the Witchmarket and look around. Moz! Myra! Smokey! Jasper!
You begin making your way much deeper into the Witchmarket, wandering around. You're not going anywhere in particular, are you?
No, he's looking for his friends.
Takes you about an hour until you find yourself in front of that tall building, very Greco-Roman columns, a frieze on the front, and it reads Memory Bank.
Oh.
Bonesaw will climb up on the frieze a little bit, not too high because those moths are kind of scary, but he wants to try to look out over on the market to see if he sees his friends.
Give me a perception check.
Natural 1!
Natural 1!
No.
Bonesaw, you look, you don't see, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Bonesaw's starting to panic a little.
Yeah, there's this growing fear in his gut that he's trying to ignore, but it's sort of rattling around and just getting bigger every second. He's a long way from home, and he doesn't know where his friends are. And it never bothered him until just this minute that he was in a weird place, because at least they were all together. Alright, Jack! Jack, are you there?
There's a beat, and then two, and stepping out from behind a frieze, Jack, looking a little bit perturbed, but he still has the smile and says, who we got here?
You met me earlier. Actually, I'm Bonesaw. And you owe me a little bit of guidance. I seem to have misplaced my friends. They didn't leave me behind, and it wasn't on purpose, I assure you. But I just need to reunite with them right now, please.
Absolutely. I am more than happy to help you.
Thank you.
And he puts an arm around Bonesaw and says, I think you're right. I don't think they left without you intentionally.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, I saw them just a little bit ago.
What? Near here?
No, they were actually almost on their way out, getting ready to leave.
What? Without me?
No. They actually had somebody that looked so close like you, but, I mean, clearly they weren't looking very close because they didn't seem to tell that it wasn't you.
Right,
But that's no matter, right? I mean, they're your friends, obviously.
Obviously.
They're not trying to replace you or anything. That would be absurd.
Obviously.
Yeah. Especially because, they probably just, they probably just made a simple mistake. They're not malicious in any way.
You see, here's the thing. Jasper said I'm a lizard.
A lizard?
And so he wants me around because I'm interesting, I think. Was the point of that story.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And he's starting to, lead you away from the memory bank.
Bonesaw goes with him easily.
This entire time, he's still talking. Oh, yeah, you are one of the most interesting people, and I'm sure that there's nobody he met here in the Witchmarket that is as interesting as you, especially not any of the Fae that are around.
Bonesaw looks around and sees 20 people who are more interesting than him.
Yeah, you see what appears to be a two-faced jester walking, one face on the front, another face on the back of the head, turning and looking around.
Wow, that guy's just all ears all over. That's crazy.
Isn't that? Tell you what, we're gonna go take care of this, and I'm going to take care of you. You know, you are my friend.
Really?
You made a deal with me, and I'm going to take care of you.
That's such a relief to hear, because really I just don't know my way around here very much.
Exactly. And I promised that I would be your guide. Where do you want to go?
To my friends.
Your friends. All right. Well, let's go this way. I know a bit of a shortcut. It'll take us no time at all to get over to him.
Is the shortcut down Murderer's Alley? Just curious.
You know, that place is just very... it's an ironic name.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's good to know, because, it could have been a really scary place if it was serious.
Exactly. No, it's not serious.
Are you a murderer? Just asking.
No.
You have to tell me if you are.
Are you a murderer? I'm about to go into Murderer's Alley with you. Maybe you're the murderer.
I think it's worth noting that Blake has moved the tokens to an alley that looks suspiciously murder-shaped.
Yeah, we could both be murderers. Who knows? I mean, I guess I've killed some people in my time. It's not that weird.
Exactly. Everybody's killed somebody.
Who has?
Come on, let's go. And he starts leading you down this alley that you hadn't noticed before, right in the edge. The fog begins to pull in closer around the two of you. As you walk down, the lights begin to dim a little bit. The cobblestone is a little bit rougher here. You notice it is getting darker. And Jack says, "Now, I don't know about you, but a place like this, I always find it's better to be just a little bit quiet."
Oh, for sure. Yeah, in case there's... yeah, let's do that.
Exactly. Yeah, you see?
In case they're murderers.
Hey, can I see that mask of yours? It's so cool.
Oh, God.
Oh, I know we're fast friends and all, but that's sort of a personal thing to ask, and I really would rather not.
Oh, come on. Just for a second. I'd love to see it.
Maybe later, Jack. Actually, I think not right now.
He grins widely and says, "Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Are you positive?"
Are your teeth pointy?
Very pointy. As you're walking, he has maneuvered himself so he is behind you. And you hear a clicking on the cobblestone in front of you.
Bonesaw peers into the mist to try to see what's making the clicking.
You see a little man walking through with big iron boots and a big bustly mustache. He has a sickle over his shoulder. But most distinctly, you recognize he has a big red hat.
Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh!
You bring us a friend, Jack?
Yes! We're all friends here!
That's right, we are. Come along, friend.
You sound sort of... alright.
You hear from the fog, Yes, we're all friends here.
It's nice of you to reiterate that for me.
A tall man, wearing a long green and blue and purple striped coat with a tall hat, steps out of the fog. He grins wickedly, long, sharp teeth, too many in his way too wide mouth, as he says, "Yes, we're all friends here."
That's such a fun laugh. Are you in a circus or something? You've got, a fun vibe to you.
The tall man says, "Get him." And they begin walking towards Bonesaw. We return back outside of the Witchmarket. Bonesaw, has his back up against the wall, in quotes, and all of you see this not Bonesaw leaning up against, not sure what is going on.
Now you're trapped. I may not have any magical powers, but I do have the gift of fortune telling. Because right now I can see two futures for you. One, you go back with us from whence you came, and you tell us what the hell you're doing with us and where the real Bonesaw is. Your other future involves you being about 6 feet underneath that tombstone over there with an incendiary bullet right between those two lenses on that fake mask of yours. I have designated you my personal enemy right now.
Oh no. Hunter's mark.
Actually, designated enemy, deadly aim, point blank, and when he said incendiary, he said it and you heard a bit of an echo in his voice and you hear a little sound from his bandolier.
Wow, I've only known you for a short time, but you're a lot more intense just now than I really took you for.
So, which future are you going to choose?
Where's Bonesaw?
So, your friend's back in the Witchmarket, unfortunately, but I don't plan on heading back there anytime soon. It took me a long time to get out this way, and I plan to stay.
Well, you're welcome to stay. Got your home all picked out for you. Or you can get back in that hole. 3.
Wait. How about this?
What?
I tell you exactly where your friend is, so you can go back and get him, but in return, I get to stay here.
Wrong answer. I'm gonna shoot.
Give me a full round attack.
I am a righteous fella, and my friend is in danger. That's a 36 on attack 1 and 15 on attack 2.
Let me go ahead and share the character sheet.
Oh!
Do you see all the stuff that's there?
Yes, I'm skimming through. Good thing I've played one of these before.
Yes. Go ahead and everybody roll me some initiative, please.
Here we go.
Okay. I will say, once per day as an immediate action, when I'm hit, I can create a single shadow duplicate of myself per mirror image.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that now.
Those are words that Bonesaw doesn't know. Oh boy.
So that was the surprise round. Next up, Bonesaw, you're up first.
Can I please get a shadow duplicate?
Oh yeah, roll 1d100. 50 and above, it hits you. 49 and below, it misses.
35.
35. Okay,
Yeah.
that first one misses, hitting the shadow duplicate, but the second attack hits, so you take 21 points of damage. And then Bonesaw is up next.
Sob.
Given no other choice, Bonesaw ? They'll morph their face so that the mask goes away, and you can see an approximation of what they think Bonesaw's face must look like. It is perhaps missing some of its iconic details, like the bony nose and the ripped up skin over his mouth.
Yeah, it has a full nose, it has full lips, slightly zombie-esque, but not super much.
Oh, that's better. So much easier to see when you have, actual eyes. And it's gonna charge Jasper because he's shooting it.
Hey.
I'm going to feint. I'm gonna roll bluff. I believe you defend with 10 plus your base attack bonus plus your wisdom modifier, or 10 plus your sense motive bonus if that's higher.
Oh, well, let's go with the first one then.
I have improved feint as a feat, which means that I can do the feint as a move action. And if I succeed at the bluff, then Jasper will be flat-footed when I attack, which lets me do sneak attack damage.
Okay, well, my base attack bonus plus my wisdom modifier is 13, so plus 10 is 23.
Okay.
I rolled a 38.
Yeah.
As Bonesaw approaches, they will claw out at Jasper, specifically aiming for his face. And roll sneak attack damage.
Oh, Jesus.
30 to hit, 7 damage plus 22 sneak attack damage.
All right, ouch!
All right, Moz, you're up.
Okay. We just had a whole talk about how Moz needs to be a better person and not be who he was. Can he still cast spells using the fiddle as a spellcasting focus?
He can, yes. That won't negatively impact him.
Okay. Moz will kick into a performance of Inspire Courage, which should give everyone a +2 on most of their checks.
Hey, cute.
It's weird to be on the outside of that.
Yeah, I should say except Bonesaw because he's being a dick right now.
All right, Jasper, you're up.
Jasper is going to draw his second gun to use 2 weapon fighting. And these are just going to be regular old steel-jacketed lead bullets or whatever it is we use this here point in time. And I'm just going to unload both of them into the gut of this thing that is just trying to rip my face off.
Alrighty.
17 and a 20 for the hits.
Both of those are hits.
Oof.
Just immediately. As they're impacting, rather than blood coming out, there's this white ichor just spitting out from behind and pooling and flowing down.
Okay, here comes the second gun. 32 and a 20 to hit for 17
Oh,
and
Jesus
14
Christ.
bludgeoning and
Ouch!
Get him.
Ah! You're a lot more formidable than I thought. Oof.
Ouch.
The Bonesaw double looks like it's down to like a third of its health.
Oh my god. Way to go, Jasper.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I imagine this thing is just leaping at him, clawing at his face, and as he's going down, he's like
Yeah, just firing off 2 guns blazing.
fanning if he could, but
All right, Myra, you're up next.
Myra has 2 cold iron bullets from the jackalope fight. So Myra loads one of those 2 into her regular repeating rifle and fires a shot.
Oh, both of those are massive hits.
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
my god.
We're putting
How
him
is it
down.
the first time we actually lock in for combat? It's against someone who looks exactly like Bonesaw.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying it's wish fulfillment.
Who needs therapy?
The Bonesaw double is bleeding heavily. This white fluid just bursting out of it. And it's like, ouch! Oh, really, I should have kept this going a bit longer. And it's going to abandon Jasper, who is a lot hardier than he looked, and go at Moz and try to grapple him.
Jesus.
I'm going to roll a CMB.
oof.
31.
Is there any kind of opportunity attack attached to this?
Yeah, there would be. Anybody who has a melee attack would be able to take an attack of opportunity on this.
Can I pistol whip?
No, but you do have a claw attack if you drop one of your guns.
No, not gonna drop a gun.
Oh, I can pistol whip. Gunslinger can make a surprise melee attack with a butt or handle over firearm as a standard action.
Well, if nothing else, I'm just gonna kick for effect.
So I'll roll an attack. Oh, 29.
+2.
Definitely
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah,
There we go. 8.
8 points of damage. What's your strength? modifier.
My strength modifier is 1.
1, so 9 points of damage.
How close are we?
I have 2 hit points.
Oh my god! Sit down.
The Bonesaw double grabs Moz around the throat and says, "Back the fuck off, you crazy people! Listen, I'm just trying to get out of a terrible place into another place. I don't see why we can't be friends."
You should have made that argument before you took Bonesaw's face. Moz,
I surrender! I surrender! I'll go back in!
too late. Moz is gonna...
Wait.
You'll never find your friend without me!
Wait,
Yeah,
Moz!
he knows where Bonesaw is. We may need to keep him alive.
WWJLD. What would Johnny Longtail do?
I think at this point, fake Bonesaw would notice that there is a tail blade that is hovering inches from his neck as Moz is lifted off the ground. Now I'd think real carefully about what your next move is.
Alright, I'm going to put the scary rat down. Let's just talk.
Wise choice. Where'd you put Bonesaw?
He's back in the Witchmarket.
Yeah, where?
I can show you.
Yeah, why don't you do that right now?
Fine.
But before you do, I'm gonna reach into Smokey's saddlebag and pull out a nice long length of hemp. And I'm gonna truss up this individual. Don't want you running off so soon into our new and beautiful friendship.
I was about to ask who had the rope that was specifically fashioned to hold on to Bonesaw at the Witchmarket.
Bonesaw has that wrapped around his waist right now.
Yeah.
Bonesaw's toddler leash.
Moz will grab the rope from Bonesaw and hand it to Jasper, saying, "Would you like the honor?"
Tell you what, you're probably a mite better at knots than I am. Why don't I just keep this here person covered, and you do the trussing?
Moz will try and make a knot.
Give me a survival check.
8.
Okay. It is an 8's worth of knot. Guess we'll find out how it goes when an escape artist check comes up.
Well, they have 2 hit points.
I don't suppose you'd consider letting me heal up a bit. I'm pretty beat up to be going.
Once we're on the other side, maybe.
Not until we find Bonesaw. You don't rest till we do. We're not resting till we find him.
I'm gonna take a look at those knots. Myra, would you keep a bead on this person? I'm gonna see Moz is tied a granny knot there. I think we need a running bowling here.
I tried to give this to you at first.
I appreciate it, and I was trying to give you that moment to shine there. And if Myra is willing, with my recovering, I'm gonna try and redo those knots.
Yeah,
Okay.
I covered.
There we are.
There's a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, much better tied now. You all jump back into the grave. We return to Bonesaw, surrounded as he is by Jack, that small red-hatted fellow, this tall man in the striped suit. Make a will save for me.
Another nat 1!
Oh
My God. He did.
No, I understood you had candy for me down this alley.
The dice are like, let's lean into this.
Wow. Okay, Bonesaw. As this tall man comes in close, he puts a hand under Bonesaw's chin and says, "And what brings you here?" Jack says, "It seems his friends left without him."
Temporarily, we
Oh.
got separated. It's not quite that, really.
You see your friends in the mist laughing at you.
Motherfucker.
Bonesaw. You hear Jasper say, "Boy, I am glad that we're rid of that there Bonesaw. He's always been real annoying." And you hear Myra say, "Yeah, he's just a real asshole." And Moz says, "And can you believe he made me play in all of his shows? I mean, not that he was any good at any of his shows."
I thought you liked them.
As you keep hearing this, you start to become shaken, Bonesaw.
All this time.
But that's okay.
Why is it okay?
Because you're with true friends now. Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, I guess I'm glad not to be alone.
Yeah, I bet you are. We're your friends now, aren't we?
I really thought they liked me.
Nah, they don't like you. They hate you, isn't that right, boss? Yes, that's right.
Well, you know what? Good riddance. I don't even need them.
That's right. You don't.
Good thing I have all of you now.
Come. The tall man runs a fingernail along your cheek, leaving a deep gash.
Hey, bestie, I don't really, this mask is kind of important to me. I really would rather it not get scratched up.
Take 12 points of damage as
Fucking hell.
the nail bites in and says, "Shh, we're going to make all the pain go away.
The thing is,
All of the pain."
you're causing the pain right now, actually.
Shh, 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 shh.
Okay.
That's right. Relax and let the pain slip away. You all come into the Witchmarket with Bonesaw all trussed up.
The Bonesaw double.
The Bonesaw double, yeah. You came out in the same place that you did before, and that same sign that you saw when you first came in, "Welcome to the Witchmarket," vroom, lands in front of you. You see one of the fairies looks down and says, "Hey, they were just in here. Fuck off." And then they fly away.
Myra's furiously slithering down the way and going, "You fuck off!"
I love feisty Myra.
Now, tell me, Bonesaw, actual Bonesaw,
Yeah.
are you staying quiet?
They told him to, so yeah.
They're not being very quiet, though.
Everybody give me a survival or perception check.
Just to remind you, in my survival check for tracking, one of my favorite terrains is urban.
Really?
This is urban.
29 with the track, if this is to track.
This is to track.
That's fascinating.
It takes you a few minutes, but you come across the spot where you saw Jack earlier flipping the coin. And you recognize it because on the ground you see that sign that you found before, Murderer's Alley. And you hear laughter coming down from that alley.
That sumbitch said he knew something was wrong about one of us. God damn. I'm gonna take off down Murderer's Alley. I've got my guns out.
Right behind you.
Yep, I was coming to.
Into the Valley of Death.
The fog parts as you rush down after your friend Bonesaw. And it's right at this time that you see, in the distance, the tall man, the red-hatted man, and Jack surrounding Bonesaw. Jack holding Bonesaw still in an iron grasp. The tall man with blood under his fingernails, wiping it on the hat, the red hat of the small man. Everybody, Roll me some initiative.
Get! Let's go! Don't touch my Bonesaw.
I do drop the rope on Fake Saw.
Alrighty. The little guy in the red hat turns and says, "Hey, boss, we got company. Well, take care of them. I'm in need of a meal." Okay. Yeah. All right. He turns around to look at all of you. Who's ready? And he is going to charge straight at Myra.
Oh, bring it. She's got her gun ready. She's like, come at me.
Come at me,
You little freak.
Makes a full round attack, drawing out the scythe, full on charging, leaves out his feet and slams them into you at the same time as coming at you with the scythe. Mm-hmm. What's your flat-footed AC?
13.
13? Oof. He comes in, slams into you with these sharp spiked feet. Take 14 points of damage from that.
Damn. Okay.
And then 19 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. She is surprised. She goes in with a vicious vengeance, but then this little creep comes up and just kicks her in the face, and she was definitely not expecting that, and so she stumbles back a little bit. It's like, you little shit.
Time to have snake for dinner. Ooh. Tall one turns around and says, "Must we deal with this? Leave us alone." And flicks a finger at Jasper.
How dare he?
Make a will save for me.
17.
Make a fortitude save for me.
Fortitude 28.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You see your wife, somebody that you haven't seen in so long, come out of the mist. Jasper, what are you doing here?
You ain't real. You ain't real.
Come, let us leave this place. And she extends a hand.
You ain't real.
I am real. I am real. I am real. Come with me! And she charges at you, taking on a blaze of fire. Please take 11 points of damage as it slams into you. And then that was the quickened version. So he is going to reach forward and draw his claws against Bonesaw's cheek again.
I'm sorry.
Please take 30 points of damage, Bonesaw.
Oh!
Everyone's looking rough.
Oh, we're gonna die.
The hell we are.
Jasper,
That's a spirit.
you're up.
I do not believe this. Because this is not how Petunia would act. But instead of reacting to it, it almost is like he doesn't even feel the claws. His attention is so focused on the fellow that he believes conjured this vision. And he is just consumed by rage, and his whole vision seems to just kind of narrow and focus on this. And you can hear what starts as a whisper and builds to a roar. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And I'm going to move forward, and as I'm moving forward, I'm designating him my enemy. This is my second use out of 4.
Good idea. Good
And
idea.
I am going to just unload on him. Both guns.
You can only take one attack if you're moving.
Alright, so it's just the one shot.
As you get within 30 feet, make a will save for me.
Alrighty. Oh, natural 20. 27.
Natural 20, let's go!
Let's go!
You start to see images of your daughters and sons and your family coming up, but you don't even believe it for a second. You know something when it's not real, and you just blast him.
He is just roaring over and over again that phrase. And he is coming on like a storm that's the wrath of God just unleashing on this guy.
So yeah, it'll do 21 points of damage.
Damn.
Yes.
And he whips his head around. The bullet doesn't look like it sunk in too deeply. It almost looks like it didn't affect him all that much, but he looks mad as he turns around. He has refocused on you, Jasper. Bonesaw, you are grappled by Jack. You're hurting. You are shaken. What do you do?
Bonesaw sees his friends coming back out of the mist from where they were mocking him before, and he's like, "Oh, good to see you again.
Hang in there, Bones.
I heard you, you know.
Bonesaw, what happened?
You don't have to pretend anymore. I heard you saying all those nasty things, and if you didn't want to be around, all you had to do was say,
Oh, damn it, Bonesaw. Do you really trust those people that are hurting you right now?
I don't, all the pain's going away, shut up.
We're gonna get you out of there, and we're gonna talk about this, and I swear to God, the next time somebody tries to trick you into saying that we don't care about them, tell them to shut up, because we do.
You left me the fuck behind, Myra!
We ran it, and she pulls over our little, not Bonesaw, and says, "This motherfucker tricked us into thinking he was you."
I was drunk, damn it, Bones.
How dare you!
He doesn't look anything like me! You just wanted to replace me because he's cooler!
We're gonna talk about this, okay? We're gonna talk about this, but just let's get you out of there.
Bonesaw starts to feel something rising up in his gut, and he's like, no, don't, you're not, this not, and his lenses go red as his muscles swell, and you just hear, "I'm not going to sit and let this happen anymore."
Oh, thank God.
Time out, Bonesaw.
It's a tag team.
I have an alchemist discovery called Restoring Change, and when I go into my mutant form, I get hit points back.
Oh, fantastic.
16 hit points. I am also going to, as a free action, use one of my spontaneous healings for 5 more hit points.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. Then I suppose that's my turn.
Jack, when you do this, suddenly, is like, oh, fuck.
Am I still shaken?
Give me another will save.
Okay.
Reverse Uno, no you.
17.
You're still shaken.
Okay.
The world around Bonesaw shifts. Ash sees the woman that y'all left in the circle, the Arrhenius, laughing. Agus just shaking her head. Should have taken the deal, my dear. Myra, you're up. You have the little red-hatted fellow. He's holding on to the hat with one hand as he ran up to you, keeping it on his head.
Okay. I'm going to do a targeted shot on his legs to slow him down.
He will get an attack of opportunity on you because he's right up on you.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. If succeeded, he'll be knocked prone and damaged normally.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I am so sorry.
That's okay. This is not quite enough. She's flustered and she's like, "Oh, you little shit."
As he comes in, he grabs your rifle, shakes his finger, and just stabs you in the gut and rips straight up all the way to your chin. I need you to please take 24 points of damage.
I'm out.
Oh no, oh no.
Myra?
I'm 4 under.
As a reminder, for death, you lose -1 on your turn each time unless you can stabilize. Once you hit minus your constitution score, you're dead.
-4, so I got until -13, and then I'm done. But you guys don't know that, so...
Yeah, Myra is not looking good right now.
Myra, hold on.
Shit.
Jack is going to look at you, Bonesaw, and say, buddy! Look, my friend, my buddy! Look, we're just here to... And he blasts out fire in a 15-foot cone, but it's only going to hit Bonesaw. Give me a reflex save.
Wow.
Third that one in a row.
No!
I guess not in a row. But
That'll be 7 points of fire damage,
damn.
and that is his whole attack. He's going to keep holding on to you. All right, Moz.
As much as it pains me, I think Moz is gonna have to step away from Myra just
Go. Yeah, do.
get into the right position.
Mm-hmm.
Moz is going to take a few steps forward and is going to cast Fire Break. That's the bardic performance that gives everyone fire protection. So Moz isn't doing anything this turn, but he's preparing.
Yes.
That's all I can do this turn.
So what do we all have?
Fire resistance 20. The red-hatted fellow is going to lean down to Myra's bleeding out form, take off his hat, smear some of her blood into it, put it back on his head, the blood running down into his big bushy mustache.
Ew.
He turns around, his neck cracking, as he charges at Moz, same way that he charged at Myra.
You're gonna regret doing that.
Careful, he's a
Oh,
nasty
man.
motherfucker.
Those both hit. Take 26 points of damage. Fake Bonesaw. Phony Saw.
Bonesaw.
If I'm still controlling him, I feel like he would be getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, GTFO.
Bye! I'll see you again, but you won't see me. Just sit on that. I feel like he kicks Myra a little and then runs. not for any damage, just for
Bastard.
flavor.
From the grave, Myra's really pissed off.
Moz, did you take the 26 points of damage? And then give me a will save, please.
Oh, that's less fun.
23.
Ooh.
That is not a success.
Man,
This guy's scary.
I feel like that was the best I've ever rolled for a will save. Come on.
You see Titivillius stepping out of the fog.
Oh.
You think that you can escape from me? Laughable. I will cut the heart out of you. Make another will save for me, please. 24.
Slightly better.
For the first one, you are shaken by Titivillius' appearance. But as he approaches, you recognize that he is not real.
Yeah.
You are still shaken by his initial appearance, but as he's reaching out his hand, it dissipates and does not affect you.
That'd require I had a heart for you to cut out.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Aw.
I'll take care of it. And whoop, he disappears.
Murder hat! You bastard. Thought I was gonna kill you.
That's not ominous at all.
Come back! Come back!
Jasper, you're up.
Jasper seems to be shaken out of his tunnel vision there momentarily, takes stock of what's going on, realizes he's got murder midget behind him. He's going to swing around and unload on him instead. Take the 5-foot step to there, so that'll put me closer to Bonesaw. I'm unloading both guns.
Okay.
Ooh, not great. 14 and a 16 to hit. And then revolver number 2. 23 and a 16 to hit.
Second attack, both of those hit. The second attack with your first revolver hits.
That's a total of 37.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, beautiful.
Jasper, under his breath, says, lock and load, and you can hear his revolvers reloading, or at least one of them.
Were those regular bullets?
Yes, those were all regular bullets.
Okay.
Since he had the bandolier that would allow him to put in a specialty bullet, this is one reason why he's using both revolvers more now, is because he always kept multiple types of ammunition in the second revolver. and didn't always want to be firing a flare or a gray dust or a silver or whatever. Now he has just regular ammunition, and he'll have the one specialty shot if he needs it, and he's already used it.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it does quite as much damage as you want it to across those attacks.
Okay. The same was true of Murder Hat too, wasn't it?
Yes.
When Jasper whirls around to shoot the red cap, does he see Myra on the ground?
Yes.
He is going to yell out, "Smokey, get Myra out of here!"
Smokey is going to huff, and on your next turn, Smokey will get her out.
Good.
Ash, you're up.
Ash says, if I may, and they are going to crackle forward as the 6 feathered, partially rotted wings burst out of their back. I think I'm grappled by Jack currently, but I'm not necessarily going to try to get out of the grapple. I'm just going to fly over to Myra, and if Jack is still holding on, too bad for Jack. Is that allowed?
I need you to give me a CMB or an escape artist.
Okay.
God, wow!
Oh no!
Lord!
Legendary!
Oh my
God.
God.
Holy shit!
The dice are mad today.
This is payback for all my nat 20s.
You are grappled.
Shit.
Wow. Give me a strength check.
Okay. You can do it. 24.
Let me roll for Jack. Okay, you can drag Jack and go half your speed. You beat him literally by 2 times on strength.
Okay.
I've got him! I've got him!
With fly, I have 60 feet of movement, so half of that would be 30, which isn't quite. I'm trying to get close enough to Myra so I don't also hit Jasper.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think that's a possibility.
No, I don't think it is either.
You did bring Jack within crispy distance, so...
Speed test.
Okay, Myra isn't in danger of immediately dying.
Yeah.
I don't
you got
have a
some
weapon drawn, so I'm just going to claw at Jack. So 31 to hit, 9 slashing damage.
That definitely hurts Jack.
And Ash just says, "Get off."
I'll be taking that moment now.
Oh no.
From
Shit.
from Asherel?
Oh,
This
That's a
might
good
be a
point. It's
loophole.
Jack is smiling when he says, "I'll be taking that moment now." And then Ash, nothing happens. And Jack just, his smile breaks. What the fuck? What? And he drops the grapple.
Oh. Ash just looks at him. The mask is on, so you can't see the expression. But Ash says, "I don't think so."
Myra,
Yes.
make a constitution check for me.
Okay.
DC 10.
20.
Yeah!
You are stable.
Yay. Cool.
You are dying, but you are not losing hit points.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm good.
You're only mostly dying.
I'm only mostly dying.
It's not as bad as all dying.
And with that, something shuffles in the quiet. You hear some running down the street. In the distance, you hear the happy patter of the town. But beyond that, you're alone in this alley, as far as you know, fighting to the death.
Dust and Blood is a Rolling Path production featuring Corinne Hill as Myra Sting, Blake Alfson as our GM, Zach Parker as Moz Copernicus Pryor, Keith Curtis as Jasper Graves, and myself, Gail Parker as Bonesaw. Our theme song is Dust and Blood by Arne Parrott, and other music throughout this recording is provided by Kevin Macleod, Tabletop Audio, Dark Fantasy Studios, and the Desperados 3 original game soundtrack by Filippo Beck Peccoz. Transcripts, detailed sound credits, and more can be found on our website at DustAndBloodPod.com. You can follow us on X and Facebook at DustAndBloodPod, or support us through our Patreon at Dust and Blood, where you can join our community Discord and get perks like our behind-the-scenes discussion show, The Roundup. We are so grateful for the support of our fans, people like Lego Queen BB, Rain, Bubba Tub, and Barbara. Dust and Blood releases monthly on the 1st, and our next episode is coming at you on April 1st. Content warnings can be found in every episode description, and we hope you enjoy exploring this fantasy western with us. Thanks for listening.
My eyes shoot open to the early morning sun. I feel that aching, pounding, poking of a bullet in my lungs. Skinny ceiling, bones crushing. I feel that wretched ancient something drag me up to face that coward son of a gun. His face grows wide as he fumbles for his holster. I feel the lead pierce my shoulder, neck, and chest. I scream that I have died 100 times and lived 1,000 years, and I'll be damned if a boy like you's gonna be the best. Yes, I'll be damned if a boy like you's gonna be the best.
My new friends. Murder Hat, Death Face, and Stompy McScythe Blade. Bonesaw said, we really have to get out of here before they discover that I stole the crown off of the Witch Queen. It looked so pretty, and I didn't think she would miss it. I mean, she had plenty of hats, I'm sure.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Oh my god.
Oh! What a dipsy doodle.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's great. It's great.
Wow.
You told me last time when I went for the chicken. So I've just been waiting.
Jesus. I thought Bonesaw just really wanted to get home so he could, pay his debts or something, which didn't seem like a very good Bonesaw thing, but...
I thought Bonesaw had stolen something and was trying to get out.
Oh shit, and Jack probably knew.
He might have.
God damn it. I was so close to saying so what are you actually talking about? And you might have actually said hey, BT dubs, you're missing your friend. That's not Bonesaw. Damn it. But we told him to piss off. You told him to piss off.
I thought that when Jack was like, I know something about one of you that, you don't want the others to know, so I'll offer you and I was like, done, I'll take it. Don't tell them about me. The shape changer.